Hi, I'm Lisa Gould and I'm a financial consultant. And today I want to talk to you about renter's insurance. If you don't own a home, it's kind of a no brainer. It's very little cost and a lot of upside. I am a lifelong renter, and I will tell you, I've used my renter's insurance 4 times. I got burglarized twice, and I had 2 bikes stolen. And each time the payout was in the thousands for very little money. I think back in the day I was paying about $15 per month, and now it's probably closer to 40. And I also had a friend who her mattress was covered when the building she lived in leaked and dirty water leaked all over her mattress. And the renter's insurance covered the mattress. You might be thinking, well, I don't really have anything to cover. I don't have anything of value. You do. You have a cell phone, right? You have a computer. You probably have a television and maybe a camera or some musical instruments and some jewelry. You have things that would cost a lot to replace if they were stolen. And let's not forget about the possibility of a fire. If that were to happen, you could lose everything: your clothing, your furniture, your food, plus all of the other things that I mentioned, electronics and whatnot. That would be almost impossible for most people to cover, and that would be a devastating loss. Now, couple of things I want you to keep in mind. Insurance does not usually cover what's called acts of God, and that is defined by anything that is not preventable by a human. So things like hurricanes or earthquakes, you have to get separate policies for those things. Also, you have to look at the coverage limits of the policy that you get, and you might need what's called a rider. A rider means that you've got something that's more valuable than your policy covers. So for example, you could have a ring that's worth $5,000, but your policy has a jewelry limit of $2,000. Then you would get what's called a rider for that ring. It adds a little bit more money to the monthly cost, but again, still very much worth it. And the best thing about renter's insurance, it covers your stuff no matter where you are. So if you're at the coffee shop and somebody lifts your wallet, covered. If you're at the airport and your ring goes down the drain in the bathroom, covered. It covers your items, not just when they are in the place that you're renting. The average cost of renter's insurance today is about $23 per month. Now that can vary based on where you are and how much you want to insure, but it's still pretty reasonable. If what you've learned today makes sense for you, then really consider looking into getting a policy of renter's insurance.